TikTok is dangerous, hands down. Hello, welcome to ePrompt Toast. Today, on the second episode of Crack It Open, we have TikTok. And we all know, at least in the back of our minds, how dangerous TikTok is. I mean, I did download both the Windows version and the Android version to take a look at. You got Biden approving a ban on TikTok from federal government phones. Here's another article. Why is TikTok bad? Even TikTok and their own privacy policy tells us how they're collecting information and what information they're collecting. And they can collect information such as your mobile carrier, what type of device you use, all the activity across all your apps, and much, much more. Okay, so it says, what information do we collect? Let's just scroll through here, scan through and see what we find. Information we collect. User-generated content, including comments, photographs, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's expected. Messages, information. Your choices and communication preferences. Information we receive from other sources. If you choose to sign up or log into the platform using a third-party service such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Google, or link your TikTok account to a third-party service, we may collect information from the service, blah, blah, blah. Device information. We collect certain information about the device you use to access the platform, such as your IP address, user agent, mobile carrier, time zone settings, identifiers for advertising purposes, model of your device system, network type, device IDs, your screen resolution and operating system, app and file names and types, keystroke patterns or rhythms, battery state, audio settings, and connected audio devices. We automatically assign you a device ID and user ID, where you log in from multiple devices. We will be able to use the information such as your device ID and user ID, location data. We collect information about your approximate location, including location information based on your SIM card and/or IP address. In addition, we collect location information such as tourist attraction shops or other points of interest if you choose to add the location information to your user content with your permission. We may also collect precise location data such as GPS. Yeah. Now, a lot of people on this platform have talked about how dangerous this is. Me? I decided to pull it apart. So we got Android Studio, and we got a disassembler. So let's go through Android Studio first, shall we? Now, I went through this a little bit. I didn't really do too much, but let's just open all of these. Let's open everything. Now, I'm not going to go through this for the sake of the video, because it'll be way too long to go through and see all of this stuff, because this is a lot. But now I would like to just go through some of these, see what the fuck this thing's doing. Okay, so now let's start from the top, shall we? Okay, you have ah.xml. Okay, nothing too much here. Assets.xml. Not too much here. I want to get into these zip files though. And for that, we should just be able to go through here. It might be in assets. Yeah, I remember seeing zips in assets. Okay. We have some JavaScript. I'll just open it in VS Code. Open. Okay, there's a lot here. I'm not going through all... Oh, shut up. There we go. There's a lot here. We're not going to go through all of it. But just know, there's a lot here. Now, TMG core. More code. I'm not going through each and every line of code and each and every asset on this file, or I will be sitting here forever. But I will provide resources, so that way you can do this yourself later on, including my disassembler that I'm using. All will be in the description. Okay, let's back out of this. And there should be... Okay, we got... This looks like JSON Duet default layout. What's this about? OSX. Lua. Okay. This is interesting. I remember when I started going through this in my Linux partition, I actually managed to find URLs within the APK, but when I would open them in the web browser, I would get error 403 forbidden. Makes me wonder though, how is the app? The app must connect to those URLs somehow. The question is how. Got a lot of interesting stuff here. Not really. Okay, an if-then statement. I'm assuming that's pertaining to an integer. Okay. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. Config. Okay, here we go. This is interesting. As an American citizen, I find this app concerning, especially with Chinese spy balloons flying over military bases. Diastorna. If I had to guess, this has to do with display scaling and asset placement. If I had to guess, of course we got this. What's this JSB whitelist? JSON source file. Oh wow. Okay. Interesting. got a whole bunch of different files here. I really want to focus more on the zips. Text document, we'll just throw it in VS Code. Interesting. Yeah. Content, JSON. Okay, interesting. Smooth. That's interesting. Lua source file. Not much here. Not much here. It's a lot of really what does this look like? Huh. Okay. I was hoping to find something malicious, which I'm reasonably sure I could find. If not, one of you definitely can. I'm still kind of new to this kind of thing. I've worked on computers since I was 6 years old, but this is a whole nother rabbit hole for me. And it's honestly quite fun. And part of why I'm making these videos is so I can share that fun with the world. Because who doesn't like a little uncharted territory? I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who have done this. The question is how many of them made videos about it. Face reshape. I believe that's actually a feature within TikTok. Ah, yes. This is interesting. Okay, so I guess this handles like the filters and stuff. I'm not too sure. I've never used TikTok in my life. I have used YouTube Shorts, which one might argue is basically the same shit, which for the large part I agree. But I remember actually when the ads for TikTok first started circulating, and I was just like, what the hell is this? This looks dumb. I'm staying far away from it. 4 or 5 years later, here I am. This is the extent of what I'll download TikTok for. I do want to follow up this video once I figure out how. I have the Nexus 7 from the old video, an older video of mine, where I actually want to install TikTok on that and then set up a packet capture with Wireshark. See what's going in, see what's coming out. And I'm probably going to make a video about that. But right now, this is just looking deep into software because I can. I'm making a video about it because I can. I'd be genuinely surprised if this video ended up blowing up online or something. Because, like, nobody watches my channel. No one watches this shit. Some of my videos are poorly made, others mid-tier quality. How the hell am I gonna compete with someone like Linus, who's one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform, or Lewis Rossman, a lot of what my channel is actually modeled after, sort of my inspiration. He's got 1 million subscribers. But, like, how the hell am I gonna compete with poorly made thumbnails because I'm just figuring out how to use Photoshop? And low to mid-tier videos. I really don't have a direction for this channel. Although, I did get this idea of making the Crack It Open series, and I wish to take it further, because I actually think it's a good idea. I mean, if anyone actually watched this, you could comment on my videos, tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, and I want to provide some value on the platform in a way no one else really has. And the thing is, I'm not a YouTuber. This isn't my full-time job, nor do I intend for it to be my full-time job. This is just me sharing my hobbies with the rest of the world. When I have free time and I want to make a video because I think something's fun, and I want to share that fun with other people who might think it's fun, that's what this channel's for. It's supposed to be informative, it's supposed to be educational, it's supposed to be enlightening and thought-provoking. But above all else, it's supposed to just be plain and simple fun. That's all it really is. We got more stuff, more positioning data. Looks like meh. Did they make this app in Mac OS? Event. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Welcome screen. Fuck you, Microsoft. I'm not paying you $1 for a goddamn codec. You know what my answer to bullshit like this is? Boom. Ready? Ready? Wait for it. Boom. Fuck you, Microsoft. Fuck you. Anyway. Now let's go through Android Studio. And we're going to see a lot of the same shit. Okay. Java model version 4. New model root manager. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, interesting. Alright. Then we got all the PNG images. Can anyone tell me what these are for? maybe if you used the app before, but like I genuinely have no idea. Just close all this shit out. Nothing too much. Why is there an OTF in here? Nothing really too much. Just back the hell out. And of course these are more PNGs. These are actually what's used in the app. Most of these are going to be the same shit. Nothing too incriminating. Mask. Okay. Let's see. Because now we actually got a URL. Wait, why didn't it control copy, control V? Here we go. Copy. That's interesting. Okay, so these are all internal image files, it looks like. Yeah, more internal images. Yep. And then I have some shell script in here for some reason. Okay. We're just not gonna touch those. Huh. Is this one of the developers? Got his name, his Instagram, his Snapchat. Why is this in here? URL list. Okay. Access denied. You do not have permission. Oh no. They're hiding something. Same deal here. like and follow. Haha. TikTok account, avatar thumb, URL. That's funny. Access denied. Sign, okay. I'm assuming this has something to do with the signatures. Security signatures. Also access denied. Why the hell do they have all of their Instagram and social media within the embedded files? I don't get that. Why? Are you like expecting someone like me to pull it apart and look around? And you want me to follow you? There's also something really insane here. If I can find it. Ah, here we go. This is a password dictionary. Why this is here, I have no idea. Why? Why have a password dictionary inside of TikTok? That doesn't make any sense. API key. Okay. Watermark, watermark. What? Snapboostlist.txt. I guess these are like core services that TikTok uses, as well as Android services, I'm assuming. Good. There's nothing here. I actually remember seeing that. Version.txt. Logo.gif. Where is this from? Okay, so these are, I'm guessing these are just ARM64 instructions, because it's an Android app. Okay, we're just gonna, services, network API, got all the services, ultimate inflator, okay, so this is all the version information it looks like. Okay. Here's a GitHub link. Wonder what this is for. I'm gonna put this in the description, but this looks like one of the Java libraries that they're using. Now, what is this? Oh, great, no control C. Model owner, model email, okay, org, Apache, HTTP client, version properties. So it uses an Apache license. It's interesting. And then we get the Android build manifest. This, I believe, is a binary. I'm actually not entirely sure what to do with DEX files. Oh. ByteDance. Live. Okay, so it looks like they're using some C. I may or may not do a part 2 to this. Because I want to go deeper into this, but at the same time, I don't have it in me to make like a 2-3 hour long video. I will link all of this stuff below. I converted the APK into a zip file and then just extracted it. I will upload that zip file to the cloud, and then once I upload that zip file to the cloud, it'll be in the description. You just go grab it on your own merit. I'll also put the Windows version up there. And now let's jump into our disassembler. I am using Realize. This is the APK, so this just looks like the raw assembly. Find byte. Okay. Now let's see how current location is not within a function. Huh. Then here's all the hex information. I will link to this disassembler as well. Now here's the MSIX bundle. Okay, now this is assembly I can actually somewhat understand. Because before over here, we were using the ARM64 instruction set. I am new to assembly programming, like brand new. I am learning. I sort of understand. Okay, we're adding this within RAX register, add byte, 0x7D. Okay. 125. Okay. I have been learning on x86 assembly. Look, we have 32-bit registers right here. EAX, 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 EAX. And then we're define byte, ZS, X00. Interesting. And I know there are a lot of people out in the world who are much, much better at this thing than I am. But I thought, this is fun. I'm learning. This helps me get my exposure to assembly programming, assembly code. I'm not actually writing any of this stuff, but I have all this hexadecimal. Interesting. Now let's switch into a flow. Okay. There's not much going on here. So this looks interesting. I guess this has to do with, I guess this is a register number? I don't know, tell me what this is in the comments. RDI, RAX, okay. And then here's a hexadecimal. Actually, I know there's a lot I could do with this. I'm not fully aware of everything. As I said, I'm new to assembly. I still have a lot to learn. But yeah, I will link all this stuff below. Okay, yeah, 64-bit, x64 flat binary. Saying it was created today because that's when we actually downloaded it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. If you stumble across this video and you want to help me out or take on the challenge yourself and build on this, by all means, go ahead. As I said before on this channel, I'm not going to ask you to subscribe. I'm not going to ask you to like this video, because to me that just sounds forceful. You do you. If you like the video and you genuinely like it, if you feel like liking it or subscribing, that's on you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do, because that's not me. However, I would appreciate comments, and the reason I would appreciate comments is because there's a lot of people in the world with a lot more qualifications on this than I have, and I do appreciate criticism, and I do appreciate support. Like, I want to know if I'm doing something wrong, I want to know if I'm doing something right, and I want to know what your thoughts are. That's what the comment section's for. By all means, go nuts. Alright, it's been fun. I will see you guys soon.